Got some exciting things for you today. Gonna talk about a little bit about Bitcoin, of course. Welcome to the neighborhood. Won't you be my? Won't you be my? Won't you be my neighbor? We're going to go over a few different items, such as what you should be investing in right now. I am not a financial advisor of it all, but I will give you what I am doing. And taking a look at Bitcoin right now at about 9,100, a little bit over 9,100, but fluctuating there. You're going to see the price going up here just a little bit. Probably back up to 94, 9,600, but then you're going to see a dramatic drop to at least 8,600, if not into the sevens, and worst case scenario, all the way back down into about the fours. So hold on right now. The main topic I'd like to talk to you today about is Masternodes. Masternodes are a good investment. Remember, you want to use a masternode that you keep your coins on your wallet. You have the keys to that wallet. That way you maintain the ownership of those coins at all times. If you're going to put them onto an exchange, change them out and move them off. Try to always have a personal wallet. There is some good wallets out there. There's Flitz has some good masternode wallets that you can do some exchanging on. Some exchanges that you can put masternodes on. StakeCube.net is a good one. Midas Investments is another good one. There's a few more out there, but those are the two top ones that I prefer, and I have investments on each one. Midas Investments has a masternode index, MNI. Great investment opportunity there. They invest in 5 different coins and change them out weekly, the percentages based upon the lows and the highs, and show the most profitability. A little bit of strategy in making some masternode investments is doing your research up front. Once you get your research all done, you've done your due diligence, and what you need to do, and you found your coin that you like, you need to do your testing. So take a small amount, a very small amount, like $1, and once you've decided on a coin that you really like and you want to invest into, you don't want to go all in. You want to put in a little bit just to make a test, to make sure the system that you're going into works and it is profitable. So the very first thing you want to do is take a very small amount and put it into an exchange, if that's where you need to go. If you need to make that exchange, if you can't make it directly from your wallet, go from your wallet to the exchange, make the exchange, make sure that exchange works. Then you go from the exchange to the investment, and then leave it set there for a few days. See the return on investment, see if those returns really are as good as what you're seeing them as, or the potential of them as. So once that's done, take them off of that exchange, take them off of that investment platform, and put them back into the exchange. Make the exchange back to Bitcoin or whatever coin that you have on your wallet, and put it back in your account. Then you want to go through and see all the costs in doing this. So when you move larger amounts of currency through the system, that you can see the investment losses, the immediate losses that you're going to have in just making the transactions. So you need to make that whole process throughout it, because going into a process is one thing, but coming out of it is a whole nother thing, and it can be quite challenging if you get into a coin and you see the coin goes down or up, and you want to either take your profits or taking some losses, and see how fast you can actually do that. So you want to test your whole process out. If you see that you will be using Flitz, Stake Cube, or Midas over a long period of time, each one of them has the ability so where you can leave some coins on that platform and reduce your fees. Flitz and Midas reduce their fees down to 0. Midas is a burn situation, and Flitz is if you reserve so many Flitz, your fees will be free. And same with Midas on that end. Hello everybody. Hey, I'd like to introduce my beautiful wife, Tasha. This is what I live for right here.
Okay.
Pretty good excuse to live, huh?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I love this woman. Hey Tasha, I've got a critical question for you here.
Yeah.
Very important question. So what do you think about Bitcoin?
I don't. That's you. You think about Bitcoin more than I do.
My miners had my miners hosted in several different locations. A couple places in the West Coast.
Wait, are we on our street?
Yeah.
No, this is.
So a couple different locations in the West Coast, Canada. Built a couple data centers in our home state of Ohio. So yeah, my wife actually kicked the company in the butt to get bigger. So another question for you, Tasha.
Yeah.
My beautiful Tasha. What do you think? What do you think about altcoins?
I know nothing about them.
Can you name a couple?
What's it, Ether or something?
Ethereum?
Ethereum, yeah.
Okay, Zcash?
Yeah.
Zcoin?
Yeah. I can't.
Dash?
Oh, there's Golem.
Golem. I've loved that coin for a long time there, and it's gone up and gone down, and I've done pretty well with that one.
Wait, that's a cool.
Evidently, there's a cool gate behind us, and so cease the Bitcoin or conversation about altcoins or anything like that. We got to look at this gate.
Well, that's because there's some cool artwork.
That's a beautiful gate right there. Okay, there we go. You have it right there. She's an artist. She's a great artist. She does a whole bunch of different things. She does painting and the 3 different forms of painting as far as medias. Different types of painting as far as types of painting. So, you know, different styles, yeah, and different like different types of you have acrylics, you have what are
That's different mediums.
Mediums, okay. So yeah, I don't want to know much about that. Is she?
Like, I don't know anything about the coins.
But I support her 100% on what she does, so she's really
And
good
vice versa.
Yeah. So yeah. So Dasha, what do you know about Bitcoin miners or Bitcoin masternodes or
Miners? I know that we have a bunch of them in our garage right now. And you have some in locations that are not the house so they don't melt anything. S9s are the ones that you talk about, and then I just know they increase in their capability to pull money out of the air. Other than that, you know, I know you have a few different ones, but I don't remember what they are.
Okay, great. That's good information there. You can take that to the bank right there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Your face looks like I'm hurting. Why does your face look like that?
I'm not quite I'm not quite hurting or anything as I'm walking along here. Every once in a while I talk about a little bit about relationships. And I try. I tell you, I really do try.
You do, I'll give you that.
So what is the most important part about a relationship to make, you know, relationships the best that they can be? What's the most important thing?
You just saying yes, dear. I'm just kidding. No, I would say the most important thing to make relationships work. What's your question?
Yeah, what's the most important thing that makes a relationship the best that it could possibly be?
Learning how to communicate in an effective manner that's not destructive but productive, and just never giving up. You just never quit.
Okay.
Because it's constant work, you know, to maintain a relationship. So.
Okay, constant communication, and you know the
Not
ability,
constant,
the
no.
ability to communicate.
The ability to communicate effectively, productively as opposed to destructively.
The ability to communicate effectively.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Productively effective, yeah, same thing.
Now
Yeah.
you see what I did just there? I copied exactly what she said so that I understand exactly what she meant, rather than me trying to interpret something incorrectly.
Well, you don't want to be a parrot, though. You don't.
No. Paraphrase so that I do understand exactly what she's saying, and repeat that back to her so she understands that I understand what's going on. So that,
if not, then I just correct you.
that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. And I take that constructively.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do with emotions though too sometimes.
Like when you're mad or angry
when
or
you're
sad
mad,
or hurt, whatever.
I am 100% right. And,
all the time, honey. You're hilarious.
so that can be a problem right there.
If you think you're right all the time, yes.
Okay, so the takeaway from this here, just a tidbit of this here is communication. You know, make sure that communication is there, but you can't just say communication. That's a broad term. There's many different parts to that. But if you can take that information that one person is talking about and repeat that back to them so that you understand and they understand what you are hearing, so that both of you understand what you're talking about. Is that correct?
Example, you're doing it again. Is that correct, honey? Just to double check, so we both have understanding. So that's good, yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, so I like communicating in a way that allows you to have a dialect, as opposed to just, you know, when people get mad, they have a tendency to say, you're a jerk, or you're this, or you're that, or whatever. But that doesn't really help, and people lash out when they're angry and hurt and mad, and instead of doing that, they should say, that hurts, you know, because then somebody who really cares about you is going to be like, I don't want to hurt the person I love. So yeah, communicating effectively, and then you saying something back like, do I understand you correctly? Is this what you're saying? So that the person has a chance to, you know, correct them if they're wrong, or agree with them and have them have understanding, which is what you really want, I think, in a relationship.
It is.
I know I do.
So that's your golden nugget for today. And brought my beautiful, loving wife onto this YouTube.
Oh,
A beautiful
yeah.
wife with understanding and communication ability.
I could just stick on a shelf.
She's beautiful.
You're silly.
Okay.
I love you.
Well, that's all I got for today. Thank you very much. And lockjaw. Now I'm out.
Not again.